What is up guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how we can create an Android toast message in React Native using Expo. And right here we have the sample app, so there's a round button and when we click on it, it's going to say you clicked on the toast, and we can click on it again and it's going to do exactly the same thing. So it's a very simple app and it's very easy to create. And the first thing you want to do of course is go ahead and type in Expo in it and create a project name. It can be sample project, whatever you want to name it. You just need to create a new project using Expo. Then you want to go ahead and click on the blank template, and that's going to render the project for you so that you will end up with a template similar to the one that I have. Then you just need to find that template and drag it into this window over here. I made a video that explained all of that, and I will leave a link in the description down below to that in case you are completely new to React Native. But once you've done all of that, you're going to end up with a screen similar to this one that says open up app.js to start working on your app. And we have to actually add some more imports. The next one we have to import is the toast Android message. So it's going to be looking like this. And we also want to import touchable opacity. The next thing we're going to do is get the CSS or these JavaScript CSS elements out of the way. And the first one we want to modify is the text. So we're going to create a block here. And we're going to go ahead and give it a color of #304FFE, which is a material design color. So it looks pretty nice. We're going to change the font size to 20 and we're going to give it some padding just like that. And as soon as you've done that, go ahead and open your terminal. Make sure you navigate to your project name, so CD, whatever your project is. I'm already in that folder, so I don't need to do that. And the next thing we're going to do inside here is start our project locally. So last time we started it on a server and that takes a bit longer. So we want to do it a bit faster, and to do that we'll type in expo start localhost, and we want to start it on our Android phone. So make sure it's connected to your computer for this one. Otherwise, just type in expo start to start a server and scan the QR code. But since my phone is connected to my computer right now, I can just go ahead and do this, and it's going to start a new developer server. And you should appear with this template right here. It's going to say open up app.js, and you can see it loaded perfectly and everything's working as it should. But now that we have this up and running, every time we click save, this is going to update automatically, of course. So what we're going to do inside here is create another field which is called button, and we're going to provide first a border radius, and we're going to set that to 10, then a background color which we're going to set to #29B6F6. The width is going to be set to 150 and the height is going to be set to 50. Then we want to justify the content to be inside the center, and we want to align the items inside the center as well. And do not forget to include this comma over here before the button, so that we'll have all of these elements in order. Now we can go ahead and change this text to something such as hello with an exclamation mark. And we can also give it the style that we just created for the text. So this will be styles.text. And when we save the app, we're going to get a hello that is blue with an exclamation mark with a font size of 20. So that's a very easy way to use the React CSS kind of editor. And now let's go ahead and of course add the toast. So inside here, we want to create a constant show toast function, which is going to equal something like this. And inside here, we can create our toast. And one thing I always like to do is log what happens when we click a button. So inside here, we'll just type in toast clicked. Then we can go ahead and refer to toast.android. And here we have a few options. We can show it with gravity, and we can show it with a gravity offset. But we're going to pick the easiest option, which is just to show it. And the first thing you need to specify inside here is what you want the toast to show. So we can type in you clicked this toast exclamation mark. Then we can go ahead and provide the length. So we're going to type in toast Android, and we need to specify whether it's short, long, or any other value. It has to be a duration. And finally, it's going to ask us where do we want to place it, and we're going to go ahead and type in toast Android, and we are going to place it at the bottom. And you can replace that with center or top, that is up to you. But now that we have created that function, let's go ahead and create a button that allows us to trigger it. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and create a touchable opacity. And this touchable opacity is going to hold the style of the styles.button. And we also want to provide to it the onPress method. So onPress is going to equal a pair of curly brackets followed by a pair of empty parentheses with our arrow and the showToast method. Then inside here we can add some text. So we're going to type in text, and it's going to hold a style, which is going to equal 2 pairs of curly brackets, followed by a color element, which we are going to set to white, #FFF. And inside here, all we have to do is provide the text, press me. Now we can go ahead and click on save, and we're going to have this very nice button right here. And every time we tap on this button, it's going to say you clicked the toast. If we open up this terminal down here, you're going to notice also that we will receive all of the logs in our terminal. So we can click it as many times as we want. And every time we click it, it's going to register it down here, and it's going to display it at the bottom of the screen. Now, earlier I showed you that we can also change it depending on the gravity. And if we type in show with gravity, we can change things a bit more, such as changing this to center and clicking on save. You're going to notice now that when we click on press me, it's going to put the toast in the center. And of course, there's also the one with gravity and offset. And to use it, all you have to do is type in show with gravity and offset. Then we have this and that. And down here, we need to give the number for X and Y. So we can type in 50 for X and 50 for Y. Now, when we go ahead and save and click on press me, you're going to notice that our toast message is going to move slightly to the right because we've provided the offset. And the final thing I want to mention is that I will leave a link in the description down below to the documentation of this Android toast, because as you can see right here, Expo provides some very well and nicely written documentation for everything we have to work with. So in case you get confused at any moment, you can check out all of the methods and the implementations here, and it just gives you a lot of examples that you can work with and learn from. But with that being said, as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.